Hey guys, welcome to another episode in a deep playthrough of Demon's Souls, second episode. I was again crashed out after work, so I don't have a lot of time. It's already 9 o'clock on a Wednesday. But we will be exploring the nexus, as it is called. Looks amazing. Here we go. Can't I unequip my... Oh, I have a spear. I wasn't even aware I had a spear. Apparently I have a spear, a short spear. Let's check the moveset. Anywho, we are going to make it more immersive. We are going here. We are doing that, and that. And also that. And maybe even that. To feel a little bit more at home.
Well, you slipped through the fissure too, did you? You came for demon souls? Or to save this land and be remembered as a hero? Hunting for demons? Try one of the archstones. Now, go. That is why you came, is it not? To this accursed Boletaria?
Alright, move to another world. Please select a destination. Boletarian Palace, a huge stone castle in the heart of the northern kingdom of Boletaria. Hungry soldiers whose souls have been stolen by demons attack trespassers and terrible dragons nest here. Alright, let's go later there, but can we then also already interact with these? So this is the Burrow King. Man, they're such cool games. The Small King. It's sealed. Then we have the Tower Queen. Sealed. So that's 3. This one is broken. It's sealed, and this one is the Shadow Man. And over here we have the Chieftain, also sealed. And I think that corresponds. So we have 5 archstones. And here we have indeed 5 ones. So we have Boletarian Palace, that's the one that we can interact with. Then Valley of Defilement, Shrine of Storms, Tower of Latria, Stonefang Tunnel. And I'm looking quite some YouTube videos about the game, without spoiling too much for myself. But I'm hearing so much good stuff about the level design, where the environment is even more important than actually the bosses alone. I'm really looking forward.
You came for demon souls? Or to save this land and be remembered as a hero? It's all the same. You're just another prisoner of the Nexus. We're welcome here, as long as we keep slashing up demons. You came for demon souls? Or to save this land and be...
You new here? Do you hear from my services? My name's Baldwin. Just an ordinary blacksmith. It's simple. Just bring me all the souls you can. In trade, I'll give you weapons, or forge ones you already have. With your souls, I can eke out a living, and with my weapons, you can go on living. Not a bad deal, huh?
Right, broadsword +1. 1 second. I'm sitting on a crumb, it seems like. Alright, what do we need for this? Items required. Shards of sharpstone. Items required. Short spear. Why can't we do anything with this one? Only broadswords. Choose a piece of equipment to upgrade. Short spear. Alright, also shard of sharpstone. And then we go from plus 330 souls. And then we go... I don't know what that red cross means. I guess bleed damage or something. But we go to 88. For the rest it doesn't really change that much. This one as well goes to 88. This one goes to 63 defense from 60. So this is hardstone for defense and this is sharpstone. Repairing items. We just need souls for it. And we are at durability. What's my durability? That red cross is physical attack, by the way. And red is attack, green is defense. And then durability, we are at 146 out of 150. This 188 out of 190. And here we have 299, 300s. Yeah, so we don't need to fix anything. It's all good enough. Can buy some items. Crescent moon grass. That's like the lowest health increase of all the grasses, I think. I think we have quite some already. Fresh spice. Recovers some of users MP, so not a small amount, but some, so it's probably a bit more. And adds grindstone. Recover right hand weapons durability. 2000 souls. Don't have that much money. We can also buy a dagger. We don't have the money. An axe or a header shield. Some arrows we could buy, but I don't have a bow, so... Right, we will also read item descriptions later on, because they can really contain lore in a game like this. There's a lot of tidbits about the world hidden in dialogue and item descriptions, etc.
Perhaps you've already heard, but there's another blacksmith at the entrance of Stonefang Mine. He's an eccentric old man, but he knows his trade well. He's the only sane one left in a town of soul-starved men. If you do meet him, yeah, well, forget it. That stubborn old ne'er-do-well will just ignore you.
That stubborn old ne'er-do-well will just ignore you. I don't know what a ne'er-do-well is.
There aren't enough blacksmiths in this temple to handle all the work. Only certain ores can be used to forge weapons, but you'll just have to make do. And be thankful that I'm still of good health. And be thankful that I'm still of good health. And be thankful that I'm still of good health.
I'm Stockpile Thomas. When the scourge came, I didn't know what hit me. When I came to, I found myself here, in the nexus. My wife and daughter fell victim to the demons. But I would be worthless in battle. At the very least, I hope to lend my assistance to you brave slayers of demons. I would be happy to lighten your load and look after any excess baggage.
Alright, so this is where we can store items. So we have 15 grass, 3 bigger grass. This is when we bleed. User loses soul and is returned to the nexus. Nope. Adds to user soul stock when used. Yeah, I don't really want to stockpile anything. Can we just take? What the hell is this? No. These are categories, I think. I read somewhere that this game has like less items, less things. If I look at it, this is more than enough for me already. And this is probably not even all of it. What will become available. Here, check out the art design of these helmets. It's so well done. Alright. I cannot do anything here. I do find it a bit weird. Why these categories? Yeah, maybe these are axes, maces, spears, bows, staffs, shields, arrows, headgear, body gear, gloves, legs, rings, items, stones, heavy swords. This looks like a katana, light swords, or maybe daggers. Yeah, so these are all the categories. It's quite intuitive, I would say. And also people said that they don't like the item burden. I actually really like item burden. Because that forces you to really do inventory management and do decisions. And with that, the things that you do keep carrying are more worthwhile. Because you made a conscious choice to use that item. That's also why I still am so bummed out that GT7 doesn't have a proper career. Where you start in a small car and then you race and you earn some money, but not too much. And you upgrade your car so you can be able to win faster races. And then finally you can buy that car that you really would like to have. That makes that car special. You form a bond with it. It makes it a real experience. Compared to how GT7 is now, where every race you drive another supercar. It is just there's so much lost in the true sense of gaming that was so much better in the 90s and the early 2000s. The sense of accomplishment, the difficulty curve, the exploration without all the hand-holding and the dumbing down. Alright, but I'm rambling.
When the Scourge came, I abandoned my wife and daughter and fled like a madman. When I came to, I was in the Nexus. I haven't dared venture outside these walls since. I wish I could do more, but I am ignorant of the world beyond these walls. That Candle Maiden cared for me during my first days in the Nexus. She says very little, but has a kind heart. She's just the age my young daughter would have been. The poor girl, trapped here with her eyes occluded by wax. If only something could be done to help her. If only something could be done to help her.
Where is she? There's she. Is this her? No, right? Or is this her? No. That's a statue. Where is she? Because there was indeed that wax-eye lady when we came here the first time around. And he is referencing her, so she must be around somewhere, right? Man, I'm so happy that I'm playing a true Miyazaki game for the first time in a long time. With no stamina, your shield defense is ineffective. Stamina is consumed by attacking, blocking with shields, and sprinting. When your stamina bar depletes, you cannot perform actions which consume stamina. If you lack certain ability points, your weapon will be useless. If you are overburdened with equipment, your movement speed will be drastically decreased. Upon a successful parry, you have the chance to riposte. Using a weapon with both hands causes your strength to be enhanced by 50%. Ah, yes, so I forgot about that. So then you can wield weapons that you otherwise would not be able to. Because if your strength is too low, you can then bump it up. But it's all a trade-off, and that's also so cool in these games. There's always a trade-off. Because you can use more powerful or heavier weapons that you otherwise wouldn't, but you don't have a shield anymore to parry or to defend. If you use a weapon with both hands, you can break an enemy's guard. Alright, I also was not aware of that. When in soul form, your HP is halved. When a weapon becomes worn, its durability is low, its attack power decreases. The blacksmith can repair weapons that have become worn. To use spells and miracles, you must first learn them. Learned spells and miracles cannot be used unless you memorize them. There is a limit to the number of spells and miracles that can be memorized. You must equip a catalyst to use spells. So, but this was spells and magic, right? Miracles. Spells and miracles. You must equip a talisman to use miracles. So either a talisman for miracles or I already forgot, a catalyst for spells. Talisman and catalyst. Phantoms are warriors of another world, much like the one you fight in now. You can leave messages with selects. These messages are sent to other worlds. When you die, a bloodstain will be left at the location of your death. If you touch another warrior's bloodstain, you can view the manner in which he or she died. And that's also, that whole online mechanic is so revolutionary for its day. That was 2009. If you touch your own bloodstain, you can regain the souls you lost upon death. If the tendency is closer to black, demons will pose more of a threat. Pay attention to the tendency of the world's souls. If the tendency is closer to white, the demon's powers are weakened. Right, where is that woman? There is somebody. But it's not the wax lady.
Oh my. How has this happened? Has God abandoned us for failing to show proper respect to King Alant? Oh, Mbasa. Oh, Mbasa.
Yeah, I saw people in the forums saying Umbasa. I have no clue what it means.
Mbasa.
She sounds like she's having an orgasm when saying it.
Oh, Mbasa.
Oh, Umbasa. Umbasa, you strong black man. What's her name, by the way? She is fantasizing about Umbasa.
Oh, Mbasa.
Or am I now really mentally warped for... giving it that interpretation. Probably I am. Anywho, we are looking for the wax lady. I'm sure she's not there. This is just a stairs down. We can go there, but first let's check out here. Yeah, I truly find the texture detail super intricate. Just looks amazing. You really, yeah, I'm really an early adopter of technology, graphics wise. Although I do find graphic cards now too expensive. Otherwise I would probably already went 50 series. I'm still on a 3090. But what I wanted to say, I cannot counter the claim that people say like you don't need ray tracing, etc. to have beautiful graphics, and it is just true. Art design is also so much part of the equation. I will be playing the remake as well afterwards probably. But I am convinced 100% that it will not top the art design in this original. Ah, there's a guy. You see there, I knew, that's why I'm exploring so much. You just know there are little secrets. There's a guy lying on top of that thing there. So how do we get there? With some soul. Yeah, that's the cool thing about this game. It is so... It really doesn't care, this game. It's just unapologetically hard. You have to figure it out on yourself, no hand-holding. If you put in some more effort, you can be rewarded, not guaranteed. Here, there's also a guy lying over there. So how do we get there? I don't really see a way to get there. Man, this is the most rock-solid 60 that I've ever had. It's really snappy. Anywho. Do we need to jump down? There he is. No, because we cannot jump down here, maybe over here. Yeah, so where do we want to go? I think we have to... jump on these things. Right, we can look at it from the other side. So you jump on one, yeah, and then you jump down, I guess. I don't know how much fall damage does in this game. But let's try it. Here we go. Alright, did that hurt us? No. I see him lying over there. So we're going over here. Holy shit. Then we're going over there. Holy shit. Then we're going over there. And now, how the hell do we get down there? On that little ledge we have to get there. Oh, nice. Renowned soldier soul. Thank you very much. Now the question is, how do we... get down without hurting too much? I guess over here. Yeah, I took a little bit of health. Alright, let's do that on the other side as well. I really don't like, the only thing indeed that I really don't like is the fact that here, these are way less protruding. So good chance that you fall to your death here. You won't be able to jump on them. But what I don't like is that in soul form you don't hear your footsteps. I really don't like that. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Oh, no way! No way! I thought that would be our death, but it was not. Although we are already dead. Dead. New moongrass. Alright, and are there... any other hidden treasures? I'm sure there are that I'm overlooking. But I'm already happy with these two. Alright, what did we get? New moongrass. Recovers all of the user's HP. And then we had some... Alright, how many souls do we have? 192. Let's see what an unknown soldier soul does. The remnants of a nameless soldier spirit that remained in its corpse, use it and the souls will be added to your stock. Even if you leave this be, it will only become nourishment for demons. In which case... Alright, here we go. So that's 200. And then we do the renowned one. Alright, that is 800. Really nice. Anywho, yeah, this one. Let's read this one as well, the new one. A medicinal herb named for the lunar phase recovers all of the user's HP, health points. The effect of moon herbs changes according to the condition they're in. New moon herbs are a collection of wilted herbs that did not decompose even after many years. Alright. I cannot find the woman, but let's see.
Did you? I can forge weapons for you for a fair price.
If we can buy something. A short sword, but I think we already have a short sword, right? I also don't want to get into the world now and lose these souls. It's a bit annoying that I cannot see how many arrows do I already have. Probably none. A slashing weapon that inflicts heavy damage on soft flesh, but has a limited effect on metal armor and hard scales. Daggers are very effective after parrying, as well as in close range stabs from behind. Alright, 65 plus 4. What does the plus 4 again mean? I have no idea. Stat bonuses, E and D, that's both not really a lot. Piercing and slashing it does. I'm looking below dagger, those yellow icons. I don't know what the first two mean. Alright, I have a broadsword. Didn't I also have...
No interest, eh? I can tell you're not gonna last long here.
I have a broadsword, not a short sword. And the first yellow icon, I still don't know what it is. The second one is blunt attack of the yellow ones, because you can see that on the right with the orange one, it's the same symbol. So you'll have blunt, slash and pierce. Alright, slash is vertical and pierce is horizontal. I would do that the other way around, but okay. Yeah, and then it is just blunt, slash, pierce. I have no idea. Alright, so we do U-shaped icon meaning in PS3 demon souls weapon stats. Candle flame stands for magic. When examining your weapons, the 4 icons from left to right are arms, hands, candle, and star, faith. Yeah, that's really not what I'm looking for. Oh, Google AI, you're so shit. What does this yellow symbol mean? Exactly, this guy asked the same question. These are the damage type from left to right. Normal, blunt, slashing, piercing. Alright, it's normal. I thought it was something like that. Remember that Demon Souls leans heavier toward weaknesses than other Souls games. Try to have some magic and fire damage on hand. Even if you're not a mage. Somehow I also really feel like replaying Dark Souls 2. Don't ask me why. And I will probably also be playing, just for funs and giggles, the remake of the remaster of Dark Souls 1. Although there as well, I think the original probably looks better. Anywho, it's normal damage, that U-shaped yellow icon, the first icon under the sword name. Anywho, do we want to buy weapon from him? Yeah, let's just do it. But I also don't want to increase our burden. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I think there are no like checkpoints within an area, so you have to run through an area, then defeat the boss. And only then do you get a checkpoint. So I don't really want to now, as a total beginner, get into an area with a lot of souls that I will just lose. So indeed, let's just buy something.
I can forge.
Alright, we are now at item burden. Alright, I already did it. I was actually thinking, shouldn't I have bought the dagger? But okay, whatever.
You come back alive. I need your business.
Alright, alright. Here we have 20, but I bought more, right? Or oh, these are bolts. Did I buy arrows or bolts? I bought arrows. Alright, I will just... Nah. Where is my equipment burden? Or doesn't that change? I'm now at 2841. What happens if I unequip this one? Still 28. And this one? 18. So it does make a difference. What if we unequip this one? 28. So that doesn't really seem to make a difference, arrows. Or bolts. New moon grass, half moon grass, and crescents. Let's only keep crescents because I'm playing without a hut. Otherwise I will accidentally take a very valuable one. Let's just keep only one equipped. And are we still at 28? Yeah. Alright, let's check the moveset of these different swords. Alright, why is that... My sword is... equipped to my right hand. That's not super smart. We have to put them here. Alright, so this is, I guess, a broadsword. It's a kind of a piercing heavy attack. And then this is, I guess, the short sword. More or less the same, I would say. And what is the difference in stats? 75 short swords, D and E. It scales with, I don't know what that all is. That is, I do really like to check all these little icons, but sometimes it's hard because again, the one that icon of D, I don't see it in the list. Ah, there it is. Strength and dexterity. And 75 plus 5. I don't know what the plus 5 is. Maybe because we have 12 and 11 strength. That is our bonus attack power. Then we go over here. It's 80 powers. It has a special effect, which I guess is bleed, right? Oh, bleed resistance? No, this is just bleed attack. Stats needed 10-10. This is 9-0. So this is just, yeah, overall it seems a better sword. Scales, this one scales more with strength than dexterity. And for this one, that's, no, this one scales more with dexterity than strength. The lower the letter, the better the scale, I guess. And for the short swords, no, sorry, I'm an idiot. No, yeah, this is more dexterity than strength. D dexterity, E strength. And this one is better or scales better with strength, D, and less with dexterity, E. And I really, yeah, I do want to keep it light. So for now, I just bought that.
It's simple. Just bring me in trade. I'll give you weapons with your souls. No interest,
No,
eh?
we need to go here.
I can tell you're not gonna last long here.
I would be happy.
We are gonna deposit it. Why can't I deposit it? Probably
Best of luck to you.
I have it equipped.
I would be happy.
Alright, we're gonna use it later on.
Rest assured, your goods are safe and sound with me. Best of luck to you.
It doesn't make that much of a difference. The weapon only weighed 1 weight point. But still. And I wanted to say something else, but I totally forgot. Yeah, I find it a little bit weird that blue guy, I think, was referencing the woman with the wax eyes, and I cannot find her anymore. Alright, let's get to Boletaria. Here we go. I already went here during playtesting, very briefly. And there's a really fun way, or it's really fun that there are multiple ways to kill the regular enemies. You can lure them into the campfires that you see. Right, so, yeah, I don't think there was anything here. Ah, there is. Late moon grass. Does that then automatically equip? Yes, we don't want that. A large amount of HP. Late moon herbs are collections of wilted herbs that emit a faint light even in their wilted state. Alright, anyways, what I find pretty fun is that we can lure these motherfuckers. Where are they? Why don't I see them? Ah, there's one. Oh shit, there's no fire here. Alright, let's take him on regularly. Alright, here's another one. Come on over, motherfucker. That's what I mean. There's one that comes down if we go here. Yeah, there he comes. Come on over, motherfucker. Alright, and there's like this gate here, but I don't see a way to open it. I already tried it. But there are lots of items over there. And even also crystal lizards is over there as well. Which you can use as upgrades, I think. And apparently these are some of the hardest crystal lizards to get. There it is. The silver glowing critter over there. Alright, any more motherfuckers? Any more motherfuckers? Fuck me. I was afraid of that. Any more motherfuckers? What the hell? Dude! Any more motherfuckers? Immolation! Alright, how are we doing with the health? I think Crescent Moongrass gives 120. So we are now at 381. Yeah. We couldn't make it to 381. Alright, let's do a backstab. Fuck me. Alright, let's do a backstab. But you cannot deny that we're getting quite a lot of grass here. I find it such a bummer that there are no footstep sounds. Alright, this one is a little bit trickier. This Alright, that one worked. And that one as well. Broken swords. I think you can use that as a base material for some crafting. I do have to say that hitting a parry in this game is so much easier than I found it in Dark Souls. In Dark Souls I always was messing around with parries, never really did a good job. Just like backstabs, pretty damn easy. And still it remains fulfilling. Alright, so far so good. By the way, it looks, I'm not really looking around because I already did it during playtesting. I did a little bit in this castle. But it looks amazing and it runs super well. I'm so grateful and respectful to the devs of those emulators. Open source, amazing technology. Alright, there's a guy that will start shooting. Let's just get to him first. No, we are going to get over here because they will actually fall to their death. Which is super funny. Why is that guy not coming over? Motherfucker! Alright, I should probably kill him the normal way, because if he drops something, then I can get it. But this is also just pretty damn funny. Alright, there will be a guy standing over there. I think. Alright, I want to quickly check one thing. Demon Souls PS3. If you quit game, do you resume where you left off, or have to re-fight all enemies again? If you quit Demon Souls on the PS3 properly using the in-game menu, the game auto-saves your exact position and progress. When you load back in, you will resume right where you left off, and all enemies you previously killed will remain dead. Like, that was what I was thinking as well. Because during playtesting I had that, which is really nice. I don't think, I'm not sure, but Dark Souls I don't think works that way. There you just... spawn at a bonfire and all the enemies are alive again. Wait. Let's check that. Dark Souls PS3. When you quit Dark Souls using the in-game menu, it saves your exact coordinates and inventory. You will resume exactly where you left off. Alright, here it also says the same. Alright, I was not aware. You would start where you were last standing, so it does save and exit. The game saves all the time. It will save your current status, including dead enemies. The only thing that resets is mob HP. If you do not fully kill an enemy and you quit, he will be back at full health. And he will also be back at his spawn location when you look back. This also means you can use the quit feature as a pause if you need to. No progress loss. This is useful to remove the enemies from your backside if you are just trying to run through the game peacefully. Mostly talking about teleporting dogs. Quitting out resets enemy spawns and patrols. Ah, exactly. You can use that as a workaround. But, alright, Dark Souls apparently as well. I was, yeah, not sure about that. I don't get any tutorial messages anymore, but that's maybe because I already playtested here. Alright, we have Firebomb, but again, playing without a... Maybe I should enable the HUD, because it's really tricky to know what I have equipped. You cannot see it from the character or something. And using Firebooms is pretty damn funny. Alright, here we go. One, I should have them equipped now. Holy shit. I got stuck. Let's see if they are just as dumb as the others. No, they're not. Now I already don't remember what I had equipped. Firebomb or herbs. I think now we're back at herbs. It's a pity that there's no indication. Maybe a sound indication. Let's check it out. So we go somewhere where it's quiet. And now I'm changing it. Nope, it's the exact same sound. Here, there is that area with all the goodies. We have a guy on top, and I'm sure that we also have a guy over there. Or maybe not. A mail breaker. $74 damage, ED. And what does it do? Yeah, this one pierces, I think. This is a piercing weapon. It's a rapier. What the hell am I doing now? E. That goes the R1 and L1 move to the top or the bottom of the list. Yeah, this is really a different moveset. Pretty cool how small it is actually. Right, I'm just a little bit. Let's check our health. 120. Shit, he got some good hits in. 192. So now we are doing one of these, and we should be at 311. Alright, I'm going quite slowly, but I think that's the only way to... Slow is steady, steady is fast. To learn the mechanics, etc. Relearn the mechanics, or not really relearn. But of course they're pretty similar to Dark Souls, but I never played this game, so... Lucky that guy didn't start attacking. Motherfucker. Man, really unsettling sound design. Alright, there's a guy standing over there. I see his shadow. So we're gonna race up the stairs. Holy fuckeroli. That guy has... That are two guys. Then how can I get to that motherfucker? Alright, let's first tackle these guys. is my fire defense? $81. I have no idea whether that's good or not. Stat guide. The parental number is the base unequipped value. What unequipped? I don't know. But good to know that there's actually a guide here. I forgot. So then maybe we can also see that in the weapons menu. Not really. Alright, here we go. Fuck my life! Alright, I really would like to get that guy. Can we throw a firebomb that far? Right, that worked. Although we are out of firebombs now. Or maybe we still have one, I don't know. Alright, another fireball guy. We're just gonna sprint through. This one as well. You cannot get to that guy, but apparently that's what makes this game amazing. You can really change levels by, for example, triggering some boulder or something which totally demolishes all these planks, and then you can get to that item. But really, what for me is just not that nice, I find, is having no footstep sounds. I find that really unimmersive, even if we're in soul form. So that's for me reason enough, actually. Why? I need to be closer for the parry. But that's for me reason enough to play in human form, even if we do get locked out of a bit of content, possibly. If we don't have fully wide worlds. Come on! Yeah, I'm not going that strong health-wise. Ah, you see there's a buller over there. I don't remember. Can there be items in barrels? I don't think so. Alright, we are going to let the buller man do his thing. Whoa! No. Fuck me, that one was in the end pretty damn quick. But now we can access our thingy. Here we go. A bastard sword. D and E 95, but it has minus 77. Because we need 18 strength. And we only have 12 strength. Man, this buller, somehow it really looks super heavy. Pretty well done. Oh, but now how the hell do I get back up there? Everything is destroyed. Are we screwed? Ah, no. We go around the outsides of Boletaria Castle. Man, I hear footsteps. Alright, this weapon is, I think, in a small corridor not that good, because it will just be stopped by the wall. Like if I... You're fucking kidding me. Alright, I'm taking a health. Why is my repulse not working? No way. Nah. Nah. Fuck this guy. Alright, I need to know my health. Alright, we're still pretty okay. Alright, fuck this guy. Sometimes the parrying doesn't really work. But what was I saying? Yeah, if you're in a narrow corridor, then I think it will be hard to use your weapon. Like, you see? And then the piercing weapons become better. Fuck this guy. I'm sure if I just run... Yeah, there's also a guy... Oh man, he's... So we have a guy throwing fire booms. But also a guy... No, 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 fucking hell. I want my piercing weapon. Oh my god, I'm playing so bad. It is laughable bad. Alright, so we have 103. Let's see how much the others gives. This one gives 120. But let's see what this one gives. I think 200. Yeah, no, more than that even, I think. Half moon grass. Well, it only says some of the user's HP. Unless I used the wrong one accidentally, but can't we pick up this guy's spear? Ah, there he goes. Here, also the ragdoll physics for a 2009 game. It's pretty amazing. And look at these leg protectors. There's just a lot of detail everywhere. And it's also the design that is just so well done. Although I do find the ragdoll, it feels like the enemies are a little bit too light. They fly around like they really don't weigh a lot. Alright, there's a guy here with, I'm pretty sure, yeah, a crossbow. I actually really don't understand why people, so far, this is only based on me playing briefly, but why Demon Souls wasn't just as big as a hit as Dark Souls. Fighting is exactly the same. I don't know. Probably the level design, but I actually like that more confined design. Alright, that's a big motherfucker. Nice, we still have one. Motherfucker. Oh my god, I hate these piercing attacks, honestly. That's what I mean. Alright, at least it doesn't get auto-equipped now. And what were we? Yeah, we need some herb. Should have taken another one, I think. With a little bit more. Healing power. I hear guys walking around. I know that they can be Alright, so even if you're out of a quick select slot, and then you find one of those items, it is immediately back into that slot. It seems. It remembers it. Alright, apparently somebody died because I just got some soul. How much souls do we have? Not that much actually. Really annoying to have to fight these guys in such an enclosed space, and I also don't really know if you can parry spear attacks. I'm gonna try and whoa, no. Alright, I was not aware that those spears do so much damage. Alright, so I have to, I don't know, also I can just maybe run for my, to my souls. I thought I had quite some health. And he murdered me with only 2 hits or something. I was pressing the roll button. I wanted to roll behind him, but nothing happened. I was stunned. Anyways, unfortunately don't have a lot of time. Tomorrow after work, and then after the day after tomorrow, it's Friday, and weekends, more time to play this amazing game. Guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next episode. For the meantime, do not forget, always do keep on gaming. Later.